I mean, we all have our own take on, postmodernism and also, the relationship between classical architecture and Perry-style architecture, for example. But I personally, I'm more of an international style architect, and so from that standpoint, I think there's a lot of, give and take that has taken place in buildings and eclectic type building structures that I think that at the end of the day, what we are looking for is a shelter. How you came about the idea of creating a space, how people relate to the space is what I'm about. What they call possessional architecture. How do you get from one process to another? And how do you make sure that you relate that to the human structure, the human struggles, and how people relate to one another, and consequently relating to the building or the environment that they're in. And I think overall, I think we've done a pretty good job as a society of making that relationship between man in the sense of human and the relationship with the buildings or the environment that they're in. So overall, I think where the society has done a pretty good job of that. How we move forward, it's a whole different conversation, because right now you now have all kinds of building materials that has been introduced into the society now that makes it you have an abundance of materials, but at the same time, is it good for the environment? Do you have a relationship with the space that you are creating? Those are the kinds of questions that historians will be asking, especially architectural historians will be asking in the years to come, as to whether or not we have maintained a good stewardship of the materials that we're presented with. The jury is still out on that. The jury is still out on that. Yes.